Hey guys, back again with another review, and this time we're looking at the Premium Color Edition SH Figuarts Trunks figure. So right off the bat, we already know who this figure is, just looking at it. Popular character in the DBZ series, and as I said, this is the Premium Color Edition, and I believe we'll have a comparison right here. So this is the original right here on the left, and on my right is the Premium Color Edition Trunks, and I believe the main differences here are, he has more of a glazed donut kind of thing going on in his hair, like someone squirted a bit too much like honey mustard into it, so it's all shiny and glazed looking now. And the jacket is much more like anime accurate, and I think the pants might even be a different shade of gray. I think it's a lot darker, like a charcoal, if I'm assuming correctly. But anyways, that's pretty much the difference. Aside from him coming with less accessories, despite costing at or around the same price as the original. What the hell? So just real briefly here, here's his box. This is the Premium Color Edition, as I said. It's what it looks like. Pretty standard. You get some like action poses in the back with everything going on here, from descriptions left and right to some Japanese writing on the bottom. Rounding out the ensemble, as we say. And this is how it looks. I like to have all the boxes, if you do keep your boxes, to split with the characters facing out, because I think it's cool like that. But let's get into the accessories. So here are all the accessories, the various hands and faces he does come with. No, doesn't come like that in the box. I believe that he actually comes with this head on him when you get him shipped to you. You also get a cool, nice, actual sword. So, I mean, like this piece right here, is actually just that. A semi-shard, if you want to call it that, of the sword. Which works out nicely because, I mean, to slide that thing inside the sheath of the sword and then line his hand up with it might be a lot of work. Now, I have heard complaints of people, kind of breaking the peg of the actual sword that's on his back here. You want to be very careful with that. It's right there if you can see it. Don't play around with that too much because people do tend to have it snap off in the figure, which is why I kind of pose mine here with the peg resting right above his shoulder. So it's actually not even in the hole that's right there. Anyways, going back to the actual different faces and hands you come with, I'll show you guys what the faces, or at least the different head, looks like on the body afterwards. But let's run through the hands real quick here. You get your typical fists, your open hands, some martial arts hands, and some bigger open hands right down there. This is what I was saying between, the difference between this and the original release. You get a lot less faces. And I don't think that there used to be like a thumbs up hand that came with the original. That's not included in this one. As far as the, regular head, he just comes with like a gritting his teeth kind of face and a regular old, oh, you're gonna change on me, frowny, stern looking face. And as far as the Super Saiyan faces here, he comes with an angry face, an angrier face, and a stern face right there. So this is what it looks like with his normal hair on, the purplish hair. I believe it is also a different color from the original release. I think with the original release, it's a much more saturated, darker hue of purple. And as of course, there has to be a difference with their premium color. So this is a much more lighter, whiter blend of purple, almost like a lilac, I want to say. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I think that's what it is. Which might actually work out in some people's favor if you're a customizer. If you've been watching the new anime Dragon Ball Super, he has like a light blue cyanish hair now. So I mean, it's a lot easier to customize, requires a lot less coats of paint and whatnot. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It's definitely representing the character's look very well. So now, as far as articulation, pretty standard Figuarts articulation. His head can go 360. I didn't peg it in all the way, just so I could show you the swap of heads real quick there. And I don't know if anyone else has this problem with Tamashii products, but like when you want to change the head, I'm really paranoid about this peg snapping off. So I don't even put the head on all the way sometimes. But the sword does come off, as I've shown you. It's just a peg that pegs into the back with a strap that actually fits in right here. You can see that little peg right there. It's not even in right now. So yeah, it pegs in right there. You also want to be careful with that peg. I'm not going to go ahead and remove that right now because, again, I'm paranoid of this figure's pegs breaking off. Put his head off to the side there for a second. He has normal Figuarts arm articulation, Capsule Corp logo there. It's a nice touch. It didn't come out too flaky or anything. It doesn't look like a sticker that would come off. Really nicely done. He's got, double jointed elbow here. Typical articulation in the wrist. No forearm swivel. Typical. Now, this is interesting because Tamashii actually made a new body mold that has new articulation in the torso, and one of the first figures to feature that new articulation is another version of this guy. So, this guy's rocking the traditional, let's call it that, the traditional articulation that Tamashii used to feature in their figures. He does have, leg articulation that's standard of their figures, double jointed knee and whatnot. I like his boots, they're cool, they're funky. They're also slightly different color, because I think there should have been more cream with the original, whereas this is kind of like an orange. It reminds me of a T-Rex. It's orange and brown. I don't know why it reminds me of a T-Rex, but it does. So yeah, just one last close-up look at his face here. You can see features, typical artwork of the Tamashii figures. Got that little line under the eyes. Let you know that he's about his business and he's serious right now. But yeah, it was a quick one, guys. I decided to make it really brief because chances are this figure's been out for a while and you guys have already seen reviews on this figure, but I just wanted to offer you guys my take on the figure. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, definitely pick him up, especially if you're a fan of the original series. And, I bet that there's going to be a super version of this guy coming out soon. So if you can't find him anywhere, chances are you probably will be able to soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you in my next review. You can check out some more videos right there. See ya.